Welcome everyone to Haven of Horror. I'm subject. Robert will be joining us whenever he decides to stop being late. We'll finish this today, but we're certainly going to try. Let's see what we got. Honestly, I don't remember. We got shotgun. That's about it. Yes, we finally got the battery, so we can go. These backgrounds look really nice. If this had gotten just a one-to-one remake with today's graphics and gameplay, that would have been so good. But it's not that way. Arcade shop. Oh, that's. What we gotta handle is Bane. No, the elevator I'm looking for was definitely backwards. I'm shocked we haven't seen Nemesis in a while. Why I hate stopping in the middle of a game. Oh, wait a minute. Takes me a minute to recombobulate. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Nope. That's not the time, Jill.
Remember to check the boiler.
Oh, look who decided to show up.
Yeah, why not?
We're in a new area, Roberto.
How has the evil resident been going?
Not bad. It took me a minute to remember like where I needed to go to use that stupid battery we got last time, but we're back on track.
Hell yeah.
How is whatever you were doing?
I had a long fucking day, but now I'm here. Yeah, I didn't know if I'd be 5 minutes late or 20 minutes late, so that's why I wanted you to just get started whenever you were ready.
You fucking bastard.
What's with the numbers?
I don't know. If there's a puzzle here, I don't get it.
Is there like a journal or something?
Okay.
The thing happened.
I guess. Oh. Yes, please.
Nah. I just leave it.
You probably can. I don't know about these PS1 games, but I know in the remakes people will do knife only rounds.
Oh god.
Where the fuck did they come from?
I don't know.
Oh, we got another choice, Robert. Do we head to the emergency exit or increase electrical output?
Increase electrical output. Do it. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah.
Holy shit.
He could have ran away like a bitch. But now look at shit.
You're a contender, Rocky.
Oh my god.
Robert, we killed them.
We did.
They were animals. And I slaughtered them like animals.
Well, and now what?
I refuse to believe that the only thing down here is that grenade launcher. Come on. Oh. At 15 to 25 volts. Okay.
Push the switch.
Oh, okay, I'm starting to get it.
Okay, okay.
The only thing I can't figure out is the math.
Yeah, I can't help you there. Hello, sir, in the live chat. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Oh. We got it.
We did it.
Wait a minute. Am I stupid? No.
Yes.
Okay. Shut up. Hey, I knew there had to be another reason to come here. Fuck you, asshole. I was like, am I stupid? Is this the same room that we were in just a minute ago? That looks like first aid.
Mm.
So, Robert, are you ready for our double feature tomorrow?
I am ready. I rewatched both pictures.
Nice.
It'll be a fun discussion.
Will be. I haven't looked at anything Hannibal in years.
Aside from our Silence of the Lambs
Aside from that,
reviewer
yeah. Forgot about that.
It's locked.
Oh, that is cool though, Robert. That's the power plant in the remake where you face those like bug things.
Ah. Smoking too much in order to die at age 29. I feel that. Not that I'm a smoker, but you do you.
It's a very specific number.
It's 30. Fuck.
I don't remember. Was there a box on the tram?
What's in the box?
That's not what I asked.
That's exactly what you asked.
Liar. Good news though, Robert. We have everything we need for the tram.
Woo!
I think.
Hmm.
Loud footsteps. So Robert, of the Resident Evils that you have seen so far, what has your favorite been?
Um,
Oh,
that's really hard
fuck
to
off!
pick.
Oh god. Leave me alone!
Probably the remake of 2, but the original Resident Evil 2 is also up there.
To its peak. I was just saying before you came in, I was like, I haven't seen Nemesis in a while.
You jinxed it.
I did. No! Stop running!
God. He's really inconsistent when he chooses to jog at you and walk slowly.
Get up! Shit.
You're fine. Just walk it off. She's fine. Oh my god, we have to start the whole thing over again.
You're gonna give me PTSD.
Resident Evil 3.
Nine.
Taking everything from me. But I won't give up. I won't allow them to win.
Where was it?
I like how when she walks backwards, it's like the RoboCop walk.
Yeah. We can't have that.
Can't have that. Too bad RoboCop's not a horror movie.
It kind of is. What's scarier than capitalism?
At 209.
That's true. Can we get a RoboCop They Live crossover? I think that'd be a fun mishmash.
How would RoboCop wear the sunglasses?
Yeah. Yeah, he takes his mask off and puts the sunglasses on.
Yeah, I always think it's a mistake in those movies when they have him take off the visor. He looks much cooler with that. Or with it?
Yeah, but it's about his humanity.
Yeah, but Robert, he looks cooler with it on.
But Jod, the makeup's so good.
Robert, he looks cooler without it. Or with it.
But
God damn it.
John, but you know, RoboCop, they live. They're both very 80s, very satirical. I can imagine him in that world, just shooting those aliens.
No, I mean, I'd watch the shit out of that. Are you kidding?
I have They Live on the Brain because I finally watched it this week. It's very good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. I'm all out of bubblegum.
Obviously, I've seen that scene before. You know, I've seen parts of the movie before, but this is my first time watching it start to finish, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Another Carpenter picture the critics got wrong.
Was that one also misunderstood? I don't.
Yeah, I think it made money just because it didn't cost very much. So, like, I think it was profitable, but critics are pretty down on it. Like, the satire is obvious, it's absurd, it doesn't make any sense. And it's like, you look at some of those reviews, and you'd swear they're written by the aliens from the movie.
Maybe they are. Did you ever think about that?
It's very possible. Yeah, the movie does have some third act issues. Like, I don't know if that's a budget thing or a time thing, but there is some, we gotta get to the ending.
Did you like the like 30-minute fight scene with Roddy Piper and
I mean, that's the best part of the movie. Keith David.
Yeah.
It's so good. It just escalates way more than it needs to.
That's why it's
And
great.
It's amazing.
Where does it fall on the Carpenter filmography for you?
It might be my new third favorite.
I thought you were going to say number one for a second. I was like, damn.
No. Yeah, I got The Thing at the top. That's unlikely to be beat. And then Halloween, second place, of course, because I love Halloween. And this might be in my third spot.
Boo.
Nah, Halloween's better. They Live is good, though. And then, The Fog and Christine I both really like. They're kind of interchangeable. Like, those are the ones where...
Yeah, I like Carpenter, but I find he has 3 or 4 movies that I'm like, oh, these are masterpieces, and the rest I'm like, that was fine.
Yeah, the big one I still need to see is In the Mouth of Madness.
Which is my number
top
one
of my list. Yeah, which is interesting, and I'd like to watch it if it's ever fucking streaming anywhere.
Good fucking luck.
Like, ugh.
I think I managed to catch it on YouTube for free to show Noah.
You know, that's how I almost watched Possession with Sam Neill. And I found it on YouTube, but like it was so shitty and freezing a lot that I was like, fuck it, I'll rent it.
Oh no, this was like an official, like, oh, you can watch it just with ads.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I always see those advertised to me, but it's never a movie I like want to watch.
Same. I was shocked that In the Mouth of Madness was one of them. Or no, that was on Shudder at that point.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that movie had Shudder every so. Carpenter films in general are like never streaming.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Which is weird because most of those Universal.
Some of them.
Why can't we watch your movies, Universal?
What about on Peacock?
I think The Thing is on there now. I'm ready for you this time.
We can do it.
Stars.
Stars. Oh god.
Well, you were ready to miss. Okay,
Get
run,
up.
run, run. Hi, sir. Excuse me. Oh god. Oh god. No, no, no. Stop.
Leave me alone. Playing on my phone using cheat codes. What, this? Oh god. I didn't know you were still there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised you can play these older ones on mobile.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't know this game had cheat codes. Ah,
Whoa.
Jesus. I'm coming through here. Oh god. Ah, crap.
Well.
Oh god, she face planted on the concrete.
Her face is just a bloody mess.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, goddamn. Oh, holy Jesus, jumping Christmas shit.
Oh god.
Whoa, don't run into it.
I can't move. Oh my god.
You got killed by the Kraken.
It's fine. I saved on the way, so we don't have to go do the elevator thing again.
So, earlier when you almost fell, but we chose to get up and keep moving on the surface. I wonder if this is the same area.
I
That
wonder,
would've dropped
yeah.
you. And then if you don't pick it, it's like, fuck you.
Resident
We're gonna force you down there at some point.
We built this, you're gonna experience it.
Nothing spooky over there.
stars.
Bye. Oh god. Idiot. Oh god.
Good stuff. Leave shotgun or leave grenade launcher equipped.
Booyah.
The squeaky door.
Watch where you step.
Jill, keep moving. Don't.
Listen to me. What a day. Oh my god, it's Tremors. We need more power.
What the-
Ah! Try talking to it. You can talk it down.
What do you mean? No idea if I'm hitting it or not.
There we go. Okay, go, go, go. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Oh, this is rigged.
The problem is that I can't see.
See? Damn you, camera angles. Nemesis.
Resident Evil
Yeah.
3.
Robert, I mentioned this, but the chat, our hands, our lives are going to be in the chat's hands. I'm going to throw up a poll if they want RE1, the remake, RE4, the original, or Days Gone.
Oh.
Our lives are in their hands and they have butterfingers? I'm ashamed of how long it took me to realize what that joke.
Was he just calling him fat?
I mean, probably. Book Hammond would have.
Hammond, you're just not a cool guy.
I don't know if you've read the book, but Book Hammond absolutely would
yeah.
have.
Stars.
Hey, Robert, did you know stars? Come on, get up, get up! No!
Day down. Oh, wow. She sounds fine.
Love unskippable cutscenes, I really fucking do. Oh, there it goes.
Resident Evil
Yeah.
3.
I just like to imagine, Robert, that you just like walking around and somebody just does that. Resident Evil 3.
Nah.
Yeah. You're just really scared of the word resident.
I am.
Is there a Resident Evil that we haven't covered on the channel that you were excited to get to?
That's a good question. I think 7 and 8. I'm kind of looking forward to getting to down the road, but the first would also be fun to visit.
Maybe I'll throw 7 on the poll as well, just give it an even number of votes for games. That one also won't take long. Get off me. Oh my god. Wait, what if I go this way? Can I just bypass that altogether?
Ah, we're safe.
Oh, nope. We have to go the other way. Because that idiot blew himself up. Maybe we can sneak by. Ah! Fuck you, Nimmy. You can't hurt me anymore.
I take back every bit of energy I ever gave you.
That'd be a hell of a mod for the remake where instead of what the fuck?
No, get off me.
Instead of Nemesis, it's giant Freddy Krueger.
Super Freddy.
How many people who make those mods would even know about that?
Someone does.
Someone loves Super Freddy as much as you.
There's gotta be someone.
At least now we know what we're doing.
You right, Jill?
Hey! You get it.
Uh-oh. Hi. Hi, Graboid. Okay, think you got it? Nope.
Oh my
come
god!
on. Yeah, I think when it comes out, you need to give it like a second and then shoot it.
Problem is, you
Like,
give
when
it a
it
second and it attacks. It's so fast.
Yeah, it's just that when it immediately pops out, I think it just doesn't register when you shoot it.
The other thing I'm going to
Jab
do is
you
take
in
the
90s.
second health thing with me.
3.
This is your last escape.
Maybe this is why you're supposed to do the other one.
Probably. It's in the past.
Stars.
Thank God he's confused by small gates.
My one weakness.
I like that sound that she
Hurry
makes.
up, Jill. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if shooting it even makes a difference, or if it just automatically retreats. I can't tell. Well, you could leave like a grenade in there.
God. What does it want me to do?
What matters is you tried.
Resident Evil 3.
Oh, okay, so you're right. Shooting him doesn't do shit.
Hell yeah.
We have to bait the motherfucker.
Oh.
Basically, it's whack-a-mole, except we're not whacking him.
And it's not a mole.
So, whack-a-worm?
Beta worm.
What'd you call me? Okay, so Robert, I have a topic that I have been thinking about since earlier today. Do you ever feel that you are too old for a piece of entertainment?
Only like certain kids material, but I mean, I usually just don't watch that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
Or,
stuff like made
yeah,
for
that's dumb.
Disney Junior and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some stuff like Minecraft that I just can't get into, but like I don't think that's an age thing. It's just
More of a taste thing.
yeah, it's just kind of not for me. Do you have something specific like that?
Hold on, I'm dead. God damn it! Actually, I have the opposite. Where I get told I'm too old for things. But what brought this up is I was having a discussion with some of our friends. One of our friends was like, "Yeah, I tried to read this book," and I was like, "Oh, I'm too old for this now." I was like, I don't know, like we still read comics. There's an argument we're too old for that.
Resident Evil 3.
That's true.
I watch Power Rangers. I'm 30, almost 33.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you can age out of something unless it's with like the exception of those like Disney Junior cartoons for like babies. It was Percy Jackson. We were talking about Percy Jackson. I was like, I'm older than you, and I like that.
Yeah, again, that's something I don't see myself ever sitting down and reading, but that's less of an age thing and more of just I don't read a lot in general.
Watch the show, you bastard.
Yeah, I should.
I also should. I only watched the pilot, and I liked it.
Stars.
So that's kind of doing what Harry Potter did, where we had those movies. Now they're doing it as a TV show, except nobody liked those movies.
Yep.
So like, there's a more valid reason to remake it.
I've also heard conflicting things about that Percy Jackson show. Some people say it's closer to the books and it's great, and other people say, oh, it still changes stuff. It is bad, and like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched it yet.
Dog in this fight.
I haven't watched it yet, so I don't. I forgot to grab that second aid kit. Damn it. It's fine. So we'll see. But like, I've read that first book until my copy fell apart. I should reread the first book before I watch the first season. Just so it's more fresh in my mind.
The show. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that like I just missed growing up, and now I'm like, yeah, that's just not.
Like, even when I showed you Power Rangers, you had a good time with that.
Right. Is it something I am ever gonna get into?
Yes.
As much as you are? I sincerely doubt it.
No, we're gonna watch all 20,000 seasons right now.
No thanks. But, there's tons of stuff I grew up with, like Batman and Star Wars, that, I'm still into. But there's stuff like the old Transformers cartoon or the old G.I. Joe cartoon, stuff before my time, where I can watch it and have fun and appreciate it. But like, am I gonna sit down and watch the whole thing? Probably not. There's other things I'd rather watch. But again, it's like, yeah, I could still appreciate this. I understand what I'm watching. Old cartoons I'm not holding to the same standard as prestige television. Hey, look, it's a ladder. He'll never find me in here. Oh god.
Damn it! We almost had it.
You were too good of a baiter, John.
Mm.
You need to stop being a masturbator.
No, 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 no. No, wait. But there are a couple seasons of Power Rangers I'd be interested in your take on.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, I'd probably be more interested in the older stuff with like, Lord Zed.
Oh, see, I thought
Cody.
you might. I figured you'd be more in the Disney era because that's like the peak for a lot of people.
It's one of those things where, yeah, I'd give one or two a shot probably, but I'm never gonna watch everything.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know of anybody that's seen everything. It's like even Gap hasn't seen everything. But like, I think you'd like Time Force. I think you'd like RPM
Possibly.
because our RPM is like post-apocalyptic Power Rangers, and that's got like a bunch of legit actors. The Yellow Ranger went on to be an iZombie. The Red Ranger was in Jessica Jones.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the Red Ranger is. You remember that like junkie that lives in her apartment building in Jessica Jones?
Malcolm.
That's him.
Nice.
RPM is the one I sent you that's clip from where she's like, this Ranger brings this to the team, this Ranger brings this. What do you bring? And he's just like, I'm Scottish. Wonderful response. That's what every team needs is a Scots. And then Time Force is probably my favorite season. It's a little more sophisticated in the terms of the still a Power Ranger show.
Mhm.
And I like time travel when done right. Plus, their Zordon figure is a little blue owl robot.
For sure. Back to your earlier question. Again, there are like pockets in franchises where I could say, yeah, that's not for me or whatever. Like Star Wars is a perfect example where there's a lot of Star Wars I like and a lot of Star Wars I don't like. But I as someone who grew up on the Clone Wars cartoons and watched all that, Rebels, I was kind of the right age for. I mean, like I was kind of an adult, but I could still appreciate it and enjoy it. And then Star Wars Resistance is the one I remember watching several episodes of and going, yeah, this one's not for me, and I kind of dropped off. And it's
I
one
don't
of
even
the
know
few
what that
Star
one
Wars
is.
cartoons it only lasted 2 seasons. It was, I guess it was their follow up to Rebels, but it was set like more in the Force Awakens timeline. But it was definitely more kid centric. And I don't know, it just wasn't great, and I was like, not really missing anything.
Is
Not
it well
like a young,
liked?
maybe I don't know. It only lasted 2 seasons. It kind of came and went. But then it's not like something like Young Jedi Adventures, which is like the baby toddler show, you know. And that one, when you see grown men yell about, it's like, Jesus Christ, this clearly isn't made for you. This also isn't
The other thing is we have to realize that not everything is made for everyone.
Right. And this also isn't a new thing for Star Wars. We had the fucking Ewoks cartoon in the 80s.
Oh my god.
Or like that, Spidey and the new Spidey and his Amazing Friends cartoon. We've seen some people say, oh god, it's so bad. It's like, why are you watching it? It's made for 3-year-olds.
Oh my fucking god. What's the fucking thing?
Are you sure you want to push it? Let's go faster.
No, no.
Will you go up the ladder?
I sent you the Time Force suits because I remember a few months ago we were talking, or a few weeks ago we were talking about like your reaction to different suits. Where would you rank those of the ones you've seen?
Oh god, I'd have to look at them again.
No, Robert, I need a complete ranking right now.
I can say the suits from the first movie weren't very good.
Oh, really? You don't like the armored look?
Yeah.
Was it just the armor or the design in general?
Probably more the former. They're better than the 2017 suits though.
That's a low bar. Okay, so just for example, then, do you like these better?
Yeah.
Okay, because those are the original suits that the armor is kind of based on.
Yeah, it's like the movie version of those suits.
Yeah, it's Hollywoodized, so we got to put armor on it.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's like the Batman black rubber, but they also can't afford. So it's kind of an in between.
And because he's not listed, here's the White Ranger, not all armorized.
That's a great suit.
And I think I mentioned this because I learned this from our mutual friend Hayden. The reason that the White Ranger doesn't match any of the other Rangers in the GIF above is because he's from a different show.
Right.
The actual 6th Ranger from that show is the Green Ranger, which was a huge deal at the time.
Yeah.
But obviously that's much more aesthetically in line with the other
I'll
suits.
operate the cable car.
Nikolai
yeah.
won't be joining.
But he dies in the Sentai, so they ran out of footage.
Let's go.
Yeah, who cares about Nikolai?
I think you do. I was sad to hear that Power Rangers documentary they came out with is apparently just like a fluff piece.
Oh, is it on Disney?
I don't know, actually. I don't...
Yeah, I miss honest documentaries.
Mikhail!
Oh, no, it's on
more
Max.
interested- Oh, weird.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't really have anything new. Especially if you're like into Power Rangers. The thing that I've seen about it, and it annoys me because it's just responding to that side of the internet, is one of the writers of Power Rangers. It's like, yeah, oh god. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I saw this headline. Yeah.
We really regret casting the Yellow Ranger as an Asian person and the Black Ranger as a Black Ranger person. Like, I promise you, in 1994, nobody gave a shit.
Yeah, that was clearly not.
You just cast people.
Well, okay, to be fair, the Black Ranger thing, okay, that was definitely the norm. That was just the trope, so I'll give you that one. The Yellow Ranger thing, I'm confident, was less deliberate, where that character isn't even a female to begin with.
Jill, get out of
Yeah.
the cable car now!
Mikhail, wait! Don't!
Get out of here! Hurry!
Like,
Oh my God,
Zach
you're
is an awesome. Zach has always been one of my favorite Power Rangers. He brings so much that actor brings so much personality to the role.
Well, you could say, like, oh, this is unfortunate, this didn't age great, but you could still say, yeah, but the characters well liked, and the actors were good, you know? It's not, it doesn't have to ruin it. Oh my god.
Especially because the actress that played the Yellow Ranger has since passed away. It's like, just embrace her work.
No, the brakes are out.
You have to speed it up.
Jump out of the window or use the emergency brake.
Use the emergency brake.
This must be it.
I don't think so, Jill.
Right.
Yay!
So much for the emergency brake.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you showing me?
Oh, dear God.
We did good.
Oh, yeah, I think this is the clock tower. Yep, this is the big section everybody complained was cut.
Where's the Scissorman?
I killed him. Oh, God, birds! I need a safe room. Yeah, it would be funny to get your reaction to some Mighty Morphin episodes just because that show is goofy as fuck. Like when they fighted, like the episode that I keep wanting to show Noah. It's called the Wannabe Ranger, and a giant monkey can turn into other rangers, but you can always tell who's the monkey because he just won't stop making banana puns. Like he impersonates Zach and sends two of the rangers off, and as soon as they're gone, he starts like drinking a milkshake he picked up random, like off the counter, menacingly. He's like, banana shake. Like what? When are we starting our Power Rangers channel, Robert?
Maybe next year.
No, we gotta do it right now. There's so many games to play. They're probably all bad. Will you take the clock tower key? Oh, you know what I should have done?
Everything.
Ah, crap. If we have to fight Nemesis, I'm gonna let him kill me. I want to try something.
Come on, do it.
Kill me! Oh, Jesus.
That's not Nemesis.
It'll work, though. Eat me. Eat me! Eat me! God, they take forever.
You better, zombies.
I don't like how that one fell on top of me.
Resident Evil.
Evil. Taking everything from me. Everything!
Will you take the gunpowder?
I was right. There we go.
Now we're cooking with gas.
With gunpowder. Hey, Robert, there is an altar.
That is an altar. Good call.
Would have never figured that out if Jill hadn't told me. Oh, God, what are you showing me here? No, I don't.
Don't let them kill you this time. Use the BFG, John.
Carlos, I don't believe it.
Oh, God, I don't like how smooth his vest is.
I'm not sure how we're gonna get out of this town.
What are you talking about? We made it!
You don't get it. They have no intention of letting us make it back alive. Do you really think we can trust their great evacuation plan? Huh, it's just a piece of paper.
But we don't have any other choice than to trust them right now.
No, if we're gonna die, then we should get to choose when it happens.
So that's it then, huh? You're giving up?
Oh, this is compelling.
No. I just
No.
can't handle it.
Don't look at me and ran away.
Weren't some people saying that the remake ruined Carlos?
If anybody said that, they're wrong.
Carlos.
I think that game's strongest thing is its characters.
Oh, definitely.
Oh crap! Wrong door. I know they offered a Ari like a pre-order skin where you get the classic costumes, and Carlos's classic design and the new graphic style looks terrible. Damn it! Yeah, like that looks bad.
Do you have enough pouches? No. Order for UBCS Echo Team. Wipe out the downtown area of the infestation and then evacuate the remaining citizens to the clock tower. Along the civilians, remember to give priority to the employees of Umbrella's affiliates. Remember to stay alert because the infected have a high endurance rate and will strike without hesitation. Evacuation procedure 1. Once the mission is complete, or when it becomes too impossible to accomplish, evacuate immediately. 2. We'll deploy a helicopter that is waiting in the suburbs to the yard in front of the clock tower. 3. When you are ready for the evacuation, ring the bell of the clock tower to signal the helicopter exit. Stop stealing things. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what?
You didn't listen to me.
Fuck you. Robert, upstairs or through this door?
Yeah, check out the scary door. You should check everything down before going up. Art picture. A picture postcard. The following verse is printed. Give your soul to the goddess. Put your hands together to pray before her. I wonder if that'll be a clue.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hands off. There's nothing suspicious here.
He's showing me. Come on. Play chess?
Yeah, I could go for some chess.
You know
I
how
like
to play
the game.
chess?
I do.
At one point, I knew like at least the basics, but God, that was so long ago. What's already in my inventory? Third.
You should play chess with yourself more often.
No, 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 no. Wait. Then I always win.
Exactly.
I'm smarter than me.
You get a tie. You get a draw every time. You're like, fuck. Why does this keep happening to me? I can't win. That's what I hate about playing computer chess or like chess on my phone, you know, on like an app. It's I have won so many rounds that they take away from me where they'll just end it and say, "Oh, that's a draw." The computer can't do anything, so it's a draw. I'm like, "Fuck you!" They can't do anything and they're not in check, so it's a draw. I'm like, "Fuck you!" I have more pieces. I have them cornered. I'm clearly fucking winning, and then the game will just stop and say, it's a draw. They can't do anything. I'm like,
It's a draw.
off. Fuck off, official chess. Oh, jeez. That's not supposed to be here. Ew. But yeah, back to your question earlier, if you could be like too old for things. There, again, it's hard not to go to like stuff that's just made for kids, like, you know, Disney original movies. You know, like I'm nostalgic for the ones I saw and the ones I didn't see. I'm like, nope, not interested. Like I missed it. But then there's movies like Hocus Pocus, where it's like, am I just too old for this, or do I just not like it? I can't tell. It just doesn't click with me. Like, I just don't care about Hocus Pocus. I don't know if that's an age thing or what.
Is that a horror movie?
I mean, it's like a spooky family.
It means we gotta cover it, Robert.
Movie. Well, we also have to cover Hocus Pocus 2. Which I haven't seen.
I haven't even seen the first one. It looks awful.
Yeah. Well, in the first one, though,
shit.
I mentioned that because it's not like a little kid movie. I think it was PG.
Use the light or the cord?
The cord. That's probably incorrect. Let's go for it. Oh no, lightning makes me stronger.
Oh god, he's King Kong.
That's a trivia question. What do King Kong and Jason Voorhees have in common? Answer: lightning makes them stronger.
Like 3
Depending
people
on
will
the
know
movie.
that. That was the first Godzilla movie I ever saw. Or no, sorry, second Godzilla movie. First was 98. So
yeah,
needless to say, I was very confused.
With Godzilla, with the original Godzilla versus King Kong, I definitely prefer to watch the Japanese cut, but I also don't know how easy that is to find.
I think the only way to get it at this point is the Criterion.
And that sucks. And that's also, like, that's on there as, like, a bonus feature.
Yeah. Because for a long time, that was lost.
Spooky.
I'd have to watch it. I would probably end up preferring the American version, because that's what I grew up with, but...
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure the Japanese version is a better film.
And a old music box. Dud 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 dud. Dud 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 dud. You just shoot the music box.
Thought about it.
Ooh. Some drugs. Take them all. I haven't seen like one clock in here.
Not true. We were up at the top. There was a clock.
Hmm.
Gotta be something else out here. Otherwise, why would it be able to come out here?
It's just footage eggs. Or that spooky fountain statue. Or whatever that is.
Back upstairs.
But tomorrow, since we'll be talking about Hannibal stuff, you've read all the books, right?
Yes, but it's been years.
So is Hannibal Rising like pretty new when you read that?
Oh yeah, that's because it's those books are older than people think they are.
Mhm.
Red Dragon is like 81.
Yeah. Yeah, there's big gaps between them.
Hannibal Rising is like 06. I think that's the same year that movie came out. If not, maybe a year or two before.
Yeah, I think it predates it by like a year. Yeah.
And I read that. By the time I'd read that, that movie was new to DVD.
Hmm.
I can't wait to watch that
'cause-
movie and find that it doesn't actually hold up.
Nah. Well, it's weird because, of course, they kind of pressured him into writing a new book before that, which, of course, turned into Hannibal, which he did write a screenplay for. They just said, no thanks, we're not using that.
I hope it has the original ending, because that original ending is so
Yes.
insane that
It
I
is.
wish it was in the movie.
Oh, God, it would have pissed people off.
Would it have pissed people off even any more than the movie that we got?
I say yes. Specifically the ending. No, I think the ending is why Jodie Foster turns it down and doesn't come back. But then they changed it anyway.
That's probably true.
But then, of course, the writer did the screenplay for the Hannibal Rising movie, which they actually used.
That's amazing. Yeah, I remember that movie having some cool ideas. I really wish the show had been able to do some of that stuff. They would have probably made it better.
Now we'll never know.
Unless I've heard rumblings of a new movie. Maybe
Oh, interesting.
maybe it'll be a reunion.
Yeah. One last go around for Anthony Hopkins.
I meant for the Hannibal cast.
Oh. Okay, that I hadn't heard because they've been talking about season 4 forever.
The only thing I've heard is that there was rumblings that a studio wanted to make a new movie, and Brian Singer. What is that guy's name?
Brian Fuller.
Yes, had been seen with the two leads from that show in the area. So it's like threads, you know. Oh God!
Hi.
I didn't know you were in here.
Sorry. I didn't know it was occupied. Yeah, they've been talking about it for forever. Without getting into spoilers, do you think they can naturally pick up several years later? Or do you think they're kind of fucked? Like, it's been like 10 years since that show ended. Like, there has to be a time skip.
As someone who has only seen bits of the finale out of context, you could.
Okay. Well, you've said before, speculating, like, if they got to doing the Silence Alive stuff, like, do they keep Clarice or just do that story with Will Graham? I think they would include both.
My only worry now is it would be what all of these revivals are. Will Graham would be the bitter old man that doesn't want to be an FBI agent anymore. And Clarice is the hot new, like...
protagonist. Now, to be fair, though, isn't there kind of precedent for that in the books?
Will Graham is only mentioned in passing in Silence. Like, he's really only the protagonist of Red Dragon.
Mm-hmm. But I've heard that I don't. Maybe they talk about it more in the Red Dragon book. I'm not sure, but I've heard that his life turned out real shitty.
Maybe, yeah. Oh God! Why are you following me?
Sir, no noise in the library, please.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You must descend, John.
I know the show plays up his like empathy. So like that's part of his struggles.
Mm-hmm.
And that show really plays like these two have a connection, but it's kind of like a toxic connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that stuff the movies don't have a lot of time. Oh God, jeez.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I am interested to revisit that though, because just because of Ed Norton.
Yeah, he's good casting.
It is going to be awkward though, because since that movie's a prequel that takes place shot after Silence, it's like, oh yeah, Anthony Hopkins is older.
Yeah, you can tell. I don't mind it. It's just there's no way around it. The movie's made 10 years later, and you can tell.
Brett Ratner's best movie.
By process of elimination, yes.
I mean, he also did make the best of the bad X-Men movies.
In hindsight, that is also true.
God, do you remember what like a rough couple of years that was? X3 and then Spider-Man 3.
Well, and then X-Men Origins, especially. I don't know. When people talk about like how bad the 2000s were for superhero movies, I think it's more complicated than that. I think it's more we just kind of had a string of disappointments.
We also had a lot of audiences aren't going to trust us to do this comic booky, so we have to strip it down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's good movies, but like you can't deny that even X2, as good as it is, it's like, yeah, at times you're kind of ashamed of being an X-Men movie.
Right, but then it's like, what's better? And this is all subjective, but what's better? That, like the quote-unquote grounded, more stripped-down take, or the what became the MCU, well, we have to make fun of ourselves constantly so the audience knows that this is silly and to not take... You know what I mean? Like, at what point, what's really better or worse? Because that's become the modern MCU thing of, like, hey, here's a joke. See, we know it's silly. We acknowledged it so you can like it. That this is silly. We're adapting silly stuff. You're like, yeah.
Everybody wants to be Whedon, but nobody knows why his stuff worked.
But I think though it's just you had also franchises that at least at the time, the ones that did go ended with disappointments like Spider-Man 3, X3, and then Origins, but also Blade 3. You know, I feel like those movies kind of colored a bit what came before. That's not entirely fair.
Yeah, for sure. That's why you should be like me and just realize that none of the Spider-Man Raimi movies were good.
Oh. Now
I
you're
like
turning
the
on the first one.
Nah, I like the first one well enough. It's the best of them.
But I just think there's only a few, like, really terrible ones in there, like Elektra or Catwoman. And then now, when people say, oh god, that was like the worst decade for superhero movies, it's like, yeah, but now we have all those fucking Sony villain movies. I think we've
Well, and
balanced the scales by this point.
part of it is that stuff like Ben Affleck's Daredevil is thrown in there, which isn't fair because people who say that haven't seen the director's cut.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying the director's cut is like peak cinema, but it's for its time.
It's solid.
Yeah, my buddy's never seen it, so I think I'm just gonna show him the director's cut.
Yeah, like the director's
he
cut
loves
is just the
Daredevil. He loves Daredevil, and it's all the Netflix show. It's like, let me show you what I had growing up. Although, here's a hot take that nobody will agree with me with. I like Affleck's suit better than the main Netflix suit.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree. I think it's still the best live-action Daredevil suit. People always say, oh, it's leather, it's so stupid, it's so bad. I'm like, it looks like the comic one, I don't know.
Yeah, the Netflix one is too... It's too Nolanized.
It's very...
We gotta make this grounded.
Yeah, and I think of the Netflix design, I do think Born Again is the best version of that we've gotten.
Yes.
It's still not perfect.
I like the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes look better. It's more red.
Yeah.
The Netflix one was like this weird mix of black and red, and I like that the Born Again one is mostly red.
I just don't understand why they had to keep that when they moved that stuff over to MCU proper. Like, this is a universe that has gotten the suits down packed for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, you also got to take the little victories. At least he's wearing a practical suit and a real helmet, and it's not all CG.
See, that only bothers me if it's bad. Like, I don't know, the Iron Man stuff has always looked fine to me. I think the Spider-Man suits look great. Well, okay. Most of them. That Iron Spider suit is an abomination, and I'm glad it got destroyed.
But I also think the, like, original Tom Holland suit, I think that looks a lot better in Homecoming than it does in Civil War. In Civil War, it looks very cartoony.
Oh, that's fair. I was just distracted, like, holy shit. His eyes move.
His eyes move.
They move now?
Will you operate the switches? Well, with Iron Man, though, it's more of like a slow degradation, where, you know, the early movies did do the suit a lot more practically, and they look great. The CG was usually pretty good, but starting with Avengers, it's like he looks great throughout that movie until the third act. You're like, okay, now the CGI is kind of obvious. Age of Ultron, it's the same thing. Where you get to the very end of that movie and he gets like his final suit, and you're like, ooh, that looks very fake. And then you get to Infinity War, and not great. Again, just...
See, I don't know, in motion, I think Infinity War looks fine. Like, I've seen frames where, like, look how bad this is. I'm like, in motion, I don't notice that.
Yeah, I think the CGI in that movie is mostly fine. Bro, play some real music.
I don't
So
understand.
do you have to get it to like match that music box you listened to earlier? Just
That's what I
spitballing
always
here.
thought of, but there was a U. This only goes to F.
But then there are characters though where there are some people are like, oh man, I really want to see that original Punisher design in live action, and like, I'm fine.
This, yeah.
Like, I don't hate it or anything, and I'm not opposed to it. I don't know. I think over time we just kind of nailed the right look for that character, and that's just what we do in live action now.
Yeah, I didn't even
And
need
I'm
the
good.
yellow suit, to be honest. Like, just for Daredevil, just give me the proper red suit.
Mhm. And with Punisher, that's not like, oh, this is the movie grounded take. It's like, no, we did that in the comics first, where it's like, nah, just a bulletproof vest with the skull and the leather jacket. Like, that's all you need. He doesn't need the white gloves and the white boots.
That would look goofy.
Clang, 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 clang. Yeah, and there's also people who have that obsession with seeing Batman with the white eyes in live action, and like, I don't have that.
I said that, but we've gotten it now.
We've homaged it plenty of times
Yeah,
for me.
like the Echo thing with Nolan is a good
Yeah.
homage, and then he has it in the Frank Miller armored suit in BVS. I'm good.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah. I prefer to see the actor's eyes.
Um,
I just need the cowl. Like, I don't.
I am in the minority though that I thought the Wolverine mask looked great.
I thought it looked good too. I thought the eyes were kind of cartoony, but in the context of a Deadpool movie, I think it's fine.
I think they needed to move, if anything.
They
Like
do,
the
but just
reason
very little.
Daredevil or Deadpool works is they let it move.
Mhm. But that's also an inherently very cartoony character.
So
Do.
oh, I get it.
Do.
Not what you were saying. Well, not whatever nonsense you were saying, but up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. That's what the
You want to go
UDs
back
are.
and check that?
I took a
You wanna
picture.
okay.
They didn't make these puzzles in preparation for smartphones. I took a picture. I just wasn't. I'm not memorizing that shit. Right.
Play AC/DC.
Play Freebird. Mm.
Did we do it?
Understand.
Well.
Wait, I wonder.
Nothing happened.
The melody.
This isn't music. Back in my day, you dressed like a woman and you sang about the devil. Now that was music. In the words of Bill Burr. Okay, do you want me to look this up?
I'm looking it up. Hold on.
So it's up, down, up, down, up, right?
Okay, just to be sure.
Clang, 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 clang.
The melody that was playing. Used to be steady. I thought it was the one that was in tune. This one too.
Oh, so maybe you have to change it to that one?
That's what I'm wondering. That's why I went and grabbed it. Spooky stairs.
Dun, dun. Clang, 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 clang. Because I think this has always sounded like this. Like, I don't think you really changed anything trying to do the other versions. Maybe it is. Boo, get off the stage.
Down, down. So then let's do up. I don't understand.
Are we just trying to do this too early? Was there something else you have to do first?
Maybe. Damn it, you threw me off.
I thought you took a picture.
For God's sakes. We are doing it too soon because I just looked at a video of it, and that little statue in the middle should be moving. So we're missing something for that. We're missing something. Okay. We gotta figure out what this gear is for. You remember seeing anywhere for a gear?
Okay, it looks like you need a gold gear and a silver gear.
The silver gear.
A beautiful gear made of gold. This item can be found at the storeroom after solving the clock puzzle.
Clock puzzle.
I don't know. Have you found a clock in said clock tower?
Going up at the top.
Have you found, like, paintings?
Let's see.
Okay, no, now I'm trying to find a walkthrough. No, I think this is a room we just haven't found yet. Or been able to get to yet.
Silver gear. Wait a minute.
This is outside. Yeah, the problem is I just can't figure out what our current objective is.
I bet you it's in that room. So what we need is the key.
I already have a key.
Different key. Are there any other locked doors? So I think I know where it is. Getting to it.
The god of time. Oh, good for you. Jill's getting woozy here.
Let's go back up to the clock and see if I can. Okay. So we need to solve the music puzzle to get in that door. But then what do we need to get in to solve the music puzzle? Anything else in there?
It's just too many questions. Yeah, all I'm seeing with the music box is you have to do the one that's in tune.
It's glitch.
Yeah, maybe it is just a glitch. Because it should be the up, down, up, down, up. So move E down? Yeah. And then F up. Oh!
I didn't see that play button before.
God damn it, John.
You didn't see it either. Fuck you.
I was taking your word for it that you were pressing the right buttons.
You're watching the fucking stream.
Am I?
Would fucking hope so. You fucking bastard.
Well, it should have gone without saying to press the play button.
I didn't see it. Why didn't you see it?
Who says I didn't?
Why didn't you say anything?
I assumed you were pressing the right button.
Fuck you.
Have you played video games before?
I've never played this video game before. God, I can just imagine somebody going back and watching this after the fact saying, push the play button!
Yay, a new room.
Oh god.
Oh god, you gotta head back up. Oh, that... I don't know if that guy's gonna make it.
Oh god.
You're gonna die.
Leave me alone.
Oh, hey guys. You doing alright? Just chilling?
What's wrong with your face?
September 26th. It's only been 3 hours since the mission started, but the team is down to me and Bruce Campbell. The number of the zombies is far greater than we expected. There is no hope left for this city. We have already injected the antibody for the virus, but I'm not sure that it will work. I don't know if I will survive. September 27th. We managed to reach the clock tower. Out of desperation, we robbed some wounded members of their weapons and used the surviving citizens as decoys. We were taught to do this in order to survive in the battlefield, but I never enjoyed it. However, a girl showed up at the clock tower before me. She is one of the survivors. She looks just like my sister before she starved to death.
Jesus.
September 28th. I wanted to evacuate as soon as possible, but the girl didn't. Her father insisted that we wouldn't leave the city where his beloved wife rests in peace. I really wanted to save the girl, but Bruce Campbell said, "All I care about is our lives." That's how I felt before, but now the clock tower has become a dangerous place, and I don't want to make any more mistakes.
You ever get frustrated with that in video games where it's like, I'm not leaving here because my wife's corpse is buried here.
Priorities, man.
It's like, what?
You've taken the amber ball. There is a mosquito in it with dinosaur DNA. Yeah, so something about this puzzle, it's like you gotta put the things in the tray and then you gotta turn the clock right number.
They're all facing the same time.
Crystal ball.
That's not
Whoa.
right.
Ah. What? Uh-huh.
Could be any combination. How am I supposed to?
You must try, John.
Wait. Past goddess. Did one of the colors have anything to do with the past?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Well, I've got cheat codes for you if you need them.
Yeah, with how long we took on that stupid music puzzle, just tell me what it is.
Okay, so none of them have the crystals on them, right?
Right.
Okay, so the middle one's 9, so from left to right go obsidian, amber, crystal. Because, like, wait, how you probably figure out is paying attention to, like, how much it turns, and then just getting it to turn the right way.
Yeah, but I can't tell, like, how many times it's spinning.
Heyo!
God, what are you showing me here?
We'll cut out my audio in post. We'll just make it look like you figured that out super quickly. It's fine. Okay.
Nemesis is totally gonna jump scare me.
I don't see why that would happen.
also half expected that guy in the webs to come back.
Okay, so can you combine the silver gear and the gold gear now, or do you have to wait till you
You
get to the?
really aren't paying attention.
No, I'm looking at the walkthroughs and shit. Okay, so here it is.
You fucking bastard.
And, as we mentioned, Daredevil Born Again earlier, that is finally wrapped, and
I can't wait for the I can't wait for the actual story next season.
Yeah. Well, it was a long journey, John, but the
Well,
final
and what's
product
frustrating? Well, what's frustrating is it's all building on the Kingpin stuff, which I thought was the worst stuff in the season.
and specifically the Punisher cop stuff.
Yeah,
Which is like, oh god.
I
why
liked
is
it
this
better
what
in
we're
the.
stuck with?
I liked it better in the last 2 episodes, where it's like they just are recruited by Kingpin to do their dirty work.
I guess there's just so many of them now, and they're so one-dimensional.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck.
And like, what was the point of Bullseye?
Yeah. He's out. Also, the show did a horrible job setting up its, like, anti-vigilante, I'm gonna crack down on vigilante angles, where it's like, we've seen, like, 1.5. Like, one of the few we got was White Tiger, and he's fucking dead.
Yeah, like, you mentioned Spider-Man. What's he doing with this?
Yeah. And then, but, like, our big Kingpin moment in the finale is, from now on, vigilantes are illegal. Yeah, that's why they're called vigilantes. They're just more illegal now?
How does that work with, like, the Avengers?
Right. Yeah, and then of course we have to go really big with it, so like now New York is under martial law, like, will this even be addressed in Thunderbolts? We'll see.
I doubt it.
You're safe.
Oh my god.
Down here.
I love this cutscene. I've seen this one.
It's
Look at my
finally
boobs.
over. Huh?
Aw, dick move, bro.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's from the
Look
title.
the, like, slow,
Dick move.
happy music. It's like, it's over.
Well, it's so abrupt. It's like, oh. Oh god.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Jill!
That's a hentai. Carlos, you didn't need to do a somersault over that fire. Oh my god, he's dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he's dead. Well, that was easy. What? Blow him up. Oh my god.
No. Wait.
Get away from me. He's a grabber. Also, it's funny too with the whole Punisher cop storyline. They had like one token one you thought might be a three-dimensional character, and then you get to the finale, it's like, oh no, he's just an asshole.
However, I was shocked that they let the Kingpin do the head crush.
Yeah, well, That's the thing. That finale is so hyper violent. It almost feels like it's overcompensating. Where it's like, don't worry, guys. It's so the head crush scene is cool, and some of it looked practical. So it was one of the better effects of the episode. But it felt like that's what the showrunner was talking about, where he's like, "Oh no, we're way more hardcore than the Penguin. That show is dark. Our show is darker." And it's like, no. That some gratuitous violence doesn't automatically make you the more mature show.
Yeah.
I also thought
Disney would stop this just... like we have to compare our thing to somebody else's thing.
Right. At least wait for the show to air first and see how people
stop
respond.
Comparing it to Penguin. Stop this weird Thunderbolts is an A24 film.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Or Fantastic Four, we're doing this the way Stanley Kubrick would have done. No, you're not. I've seen that there's a lot of CGI in that trailer. I will survive. I will survive. We did it.
We'll just stay up here forever. Clang, clang, clang.
I don't know. So, like I said, I'm very mixed on that finale. I'm like, compared to
it's better some of the other finales.
Right. It's like, I guess. The show as a whole is just a real mixed bag for me.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Maybe season 2 will be better. We'll see.
Maybe. Like, I didn't even need it to be as good as the Netflix stuff. I just needed it to be good.
Right. It's just that monkey's paw situation where Daredevil season 4 getting canceled was something that really bummed me out. That I've been asking for years, and now it's like, well, that happened.
Oh.
Like, I'm all ready to move on to the next thing. It's just like, well, okay. You tried, I guess. The one thing I can confidently say is I've seen some people say, like, well, maybe the original version they shot was good and Disney fucked it up. No. No. However in vain this experiment was, and ill-fated it was, that original version sounds fucking awful. And, like, I would have just hated it. There are a couple okay episodes in the middle in there, but no. As messy as it was, I think making it a more direct follow-up to the Netflix show was the right call. Even if the execution wasn't great.
I don't know what it wants me to do.
You must fight.
Maybe you're right.
Heal him.
Oh, where are you going?
Aww. You look so sad.
What are you doing?
Sir, come back.
Oh.
Carlos! Oh god, he's dead. Oh, Jill's dead. Mark?
Yeah, remember in the remake when she gets infected?
Oh.
That's what this is.
Jill!
Jill.
Jill! Hey, don't die on me.
Yeah.
Jill! Jill!
October 1st, night. I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive.
What is she, an aspiring poet? Oh god, he's gonna sacrifice her on that altar. Get away, Jill.
Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Oh
Hey.
my god.
Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
The acting is just so good. It's so emotional. Yeah, can you go ahead and save here? Do you think this is a good place to call it? Or do you want to keep going for a bit?
We can do that. Hoping to finish this tonight, but that stupid puzzle had us hung up.
Yeah, we'll finish it next week.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back tomorrow with Manhunter and
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. Got something stuck in my throat there. Have a good night, everybody.
Later.
Come on.